Well, yeah, like you have a certain amount of boats to do a day. You get this little, he gave me a little dinghy that had a motorized propeller on it, and you'd go around the bay.
Scuba gear?
Scuba gear, yeah, and you dive under. But, you know, if you didn't fill up the tank properly, then you would run out of air. So then you would dive under and you'd fix it. And you know, so it makes your lungs really, really strong.
Yeah.
You know? So I did that for probably 2 years. I did that for Andre. And Andre, yeah, he really helped me out at that point in time in my life.
Cool. And so you were training around, right? And then how did you go to Brazil from there?
Well, at that period of time, Gerson was like encouraging me, look, you need to go to Brazil. We need to go, and we need to, you should compete in bigger competitions. And I was competing at that period of time. You should do the worlds. So I said, okay, we started training.
The Mundials.
The Mundials.
Yeah.
Started training for that. And then a bunch of students came from Brazil. There's like 5 of them. And they came in, they started training with us. And one of the guys said, man, when you come to Brazil, come and stay with me. So I said, okay. And his name was Oliveira. His last name was Oliveira. I'll remember his first name. Anyway.
There was a Duda, right? Was one of the guys that stayed with the Machados for some years, right?
Yeah, Duda was awesome. Yeah, at the Machados, I went back to the Machados, but at this period of time, I was training at Gerson's and Andre Lima's. And so he said, come to Brazil. So I set out a trip and I went to Brazil. And the guy I stayed with was best friends with Ryan Gracie. I didn't know this at the time. So I fly to Brazil and like every other night we're hanging out with Ryan Gracie. So that was an experience because Ryan was a very, very charismatic, interesting guy. He was... But I had a lot of respect for him because he really, really, truly believed in jiu-jitsu. And anybody that believed in jiu-jitsu, then he had respect for you. If you messed around, and you probably... You
were in Rio, right?
Yeah, I was in Rio.
And you trained at Gracie Barra? Yeah,
I trained at Gracie Barra. And then there was another gym that I trained at. I can't remember the name of that gym, but it was some other gym in Barra de Tijuca. Because I stayed there for almost 2 months. And I thought it was the most awesome experience I ever had. And I met you there. I met you there training at...
you stayed there for how long?
I stayed there for almost 2 months, yeah.
Okay. So probably around like 98 or 99? Something like that. Late 90s, like that, yeah. Or maybe after that.
Yeah.
2000. Because Eddie was down there. What year
around
was
the same time.
2001, I think he went down.
Was he?
Something, or 2000, 2001.
I went back in 2000.
Okay.
So yeah, we went back at the same period of time as well. Or did I meet you in that second trip? I don't know.
We met a few times, you know, and then we became friends right away.
Right,
you know,
right.
Like you do, you know.
I was so excited to see you. I haven't heard an English speaking person for so long. I was like, oh,
blonde hair there. Oh man, hi and Gracie, huh? Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, but when I met you, I said, oh, hi. And I introduced myself. We started talking. You were like, you should be very careful of Ryan Gracie. And I was like, thinking in my mind, only if he knew what I've seen. He was close with Draculino, so he always took care of us, you know, but I've seen him like, you know, get upset or, you know, just he didn't
get
like
a funny
paying
bone.
for parking. You know,
paying for parking.
Yeah, everywhere in Brazil you have to pay for parking, and he would just belittle the parking attendants, and they would let us pay, just park for free everywhere we went. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But I've seen him. You know, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. That's funny. I said that. Yeah, just trying to watch out, right? You already knew.
There was one time that we went to the gym,